We want representation of the Iraqi people, just we want that. Not a government that formed by American administration. But Jay Garner, who Jay Garner to form the government? Does he have the right to form this government to rule the Iraqi people? Do you think that?
We hear that you've got particular views on him.
What we've tried to do is bring together leaders, tribal leaders, religious leaders, academics, technocrats, people who are prepared to come forward. And remember, there are many who could speak for the Iraqi people who've not yet come forward because they're still frightened. So I think what we're doing is the best we can to get as broad a base as we can. But if you're saying to me, is this democratic or truly representative, I think we have to wait until the elections for that. I have no idea, and I don't really care. Anyone else?
Okay. The reason I'm here, and General Tim Cross, my deputy, is here, is to create an environment in Iraq which will give us a process to start a democratic government. Which represents all people, all religions, all tribes, all ethnics, all professions, and to begin that process so that we can have a government that represents the freely elected will of the people.
من يوافق على هاي النقطة يرفع ايده من فضلكم. زين إذا الأخوة
It's very irresponsible to say, go home, Americans and British. There is a big vacuum of power in the country. If they leave now, there will be a ground breed for warlords, and this is bad. We need them to be here to at least until we have enough security forces, we have government entities working, then we can ask them to leave. But now, we have to be practical and forget about we want to rule ourselves. We want to rule ourselves, yes, but there is a vacuum of power. There is no military. There is no police force. We cannot let them go now.
The Americans are going to stay here for a long period of time. This will be considered as an occupation. But they are hopeful that by establishing an interim Iraqi authority and then paving the way for a free election in Iraq, the Americans are going to leave this country.
قلبي كثير لذلك قررتوا أنتم الآن أن تعملون هذا يعني بجمع الأسلحة من أيدي المواطنين.
The decision here was that within 4 weeks, this national meeting should take place. That was their decision, and we will have to see. We will do everything we can to meet that deadline because it's their meeting. We will be facilitating and helping. We will be meeting with the former opposition leaders and in the coming days, and we'll come up with what I would call a roadmap to the meeting, and that meeting should take place as soon as possible.